Hi, guys. How are you? Time to talk about Celebrity Big Brother. So, last night was the last episode and the grand finale in which Miesha won. We have so much to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. So, let me go ahead, play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi, guys. How are you? Hey, everybody.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, AT2.
What's up?
Thank you so much for sending us the Photoshop picture last video.
Oh, of course. I'm glad I could.
That was so good. It was so good. But today we're talking about Celebrity Big Brother. So,
Yes.
it's been announced today that Todrick, being the, mature human being that he is, canceled all interviews. Did you see the look on his face last night when he could tell people didn't like him? Did he look shocked?
Yeah.
Did he look shocked to you guys?
He should have been able to tell he could have tell by the votes he got.
But he looked to me. I don't know if I'm reading into this. It looked like when Lamar said, not when Todd Bridges says, and I'm voting for the person who didn't talk about ex housemates or something like that, and then he was like, "You guys didn't see that look? Don't act like it was just me."
No. I did.
Yeah.
He looked so shocked, like he didn't think his secret was out that he was an asshole.
Now, I
honestly felt like he thought he was the star of the show. Like he thought he was going to be like the fan favorite, but no.
He truly did, until they started talking, and then reality set in for the moment. Like, not me. I'm the villain. Yes.
How did he not know? Oh yeah, Todd Bridges rolling his eyes. Somebody said in the chat that was good when he tried to give a speech. He was like,
and then the one guy, what's the one guy came up and he said, "Well, I'm gonna vote for this for my son."
Oh, Chris Kirkpatrick. Yeah, because remember he said the thing about his son.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think Todrick didn't know that how he was coming off on camera?
Well, he's delusional if he didn't.
Well, he's been getting away with not paying people, so yeah, he did know.
and then at the same time in this world, you have those type of people that's so self-absorbed that they don't even notice things that's happening outside of them. They just go with it. Yeah.
That is so crazy. Like last night was just, it was good. But I don't understand. How come they didn't let the cast tear Todrick up? Yeah, the jury. They kind of
they skipped that.
Do that. Yeah.
I think they knew it would have been a bloodbath and they wanted to spare him.
Really That's why we watched the show.
I know, but I think they really wanted to spare him because it would have been a total bloodbath because he stabbed everybody in the back. And the only reason why he got Cynthia vote is because she still didn't have a clue.
You're right. See, the only
I imagine they did film it. But when they go back and look at the footage, F that bastard.
No, it's supposed to be live.
They was like, no, we can't film that.
You don't think it was live? It was supposed to be live. Perry, stop making stuff up.
Right. You know what it is? They do like pre-questions. So they probably test because they do like a test run before they do the show. So they probably did a test run and realized, that question portion that ain't gonna be in the show. So know when we go live, we just gonna avoid the whole question thing.
We'll just act like everybody like each other.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it took it away from me. I wanted to see Todrick get what was coming to him. That was a tongue lashing from the jury. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, cut it out.
Well, I mean, their silence was the best, like golden, because when Miesha and Todrick came out, everybody was just kind of sitting there, and then you had to hear Julie. Julie was like, "Come on, guys, you can get up," or she said something like that, right? And then they were like, "Oh, like they didn't even want to clap."
Was it me, or did it look like they didn't even want to hug Todrick?
They did.
No. If anything, punch him, right? I'm telling you, like, they showed Carson apologize to what's that chick name?
Shayna.
Shayna.
Yeah, right. They showed that, but like Sharrell saying, typically they show people express their feelings about the other people, that they just didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to have heard it.
I mean, it would have been worth it, because we had to put up with his nonsense all season, Todrick. And it would have been some kind of satisfaction. He is a horrible human being. I'm not trying to be mean to him, but Todrick, you need to check yourself. You are manipulative, you're a liar, and self-centered. Did I leave anything out?
Well, there's probably more you could say. I noticed that he did not go to the after party hosted by Chris Kirkpatrick. He did not go to the after party, and the only thing he posted on social media was "Pray for Ukraine." He hasn't said anything about "Thank you guys for."
He's a sore loser.
He is a sore loser.
So wait, you think that he didn't do it because he didn't win, or because of the jury's reaction?
A mixture of all of it above.
Well, I mean, not winning is the jury reaction, in a sense, because they voted not to give you the championship. He thought his game was that good. He thought, this is my life. I'm better than everybody else. I will win. His bubble popped.
Right. And now he's trying to be a political activist, saying "Pray for Ukraine," which pray for Ukraine, but he's trying to clean his image.
From Ukraine.
Right.
He's a bullshit backyard pimp, right? The ones that just give you this game and stuff. Like, he think he's smooth, right? Even the thing, like, we're talking about the game, Big Brother. Well, I like to save Black lives and the Black people, and all this. Look, dude, you ain't about that.
Yeah,
you're just a bullshit artist, right?
Yeah.
Let's move on and get to the voting.
Yeah.
I also think, Sharrell, he thought he had in the bag Cynthia's vote, Lamar's vote, and Todd's vote. He thought he at least had those votes in the bag. And when he saw at the end of the day that even Lamar and Todd did not vote for him, he was sick to his stomach. And when he sat there and they kept calling off Miesha name, he wanted to vomit. He tried to hold himself up only because he was on TV. Because before that, he had mad mouth, mad lip. He was running his mouth all day long. He was speechless last night because they said no.
And we have to give Miesha credit. I did not want Miesha to win in the beginning.
You're right.
But when it boiled down to the three, it had to be Miesha, because Cynthia didn't do a damn thing. Todrick is hateable for life. For life. I don't know Todrick, and I don't want to know Todrick anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you really don't want to know him until Perry showed you what I sent you about him.
What?
You remember what I told you before you came on live for this one at the end of the other one about what?
I mean, I haven't checked the hotline since then.
Tell me, what happened?
He's remember I said he was a pedo, but
he was a what?
The P word. Pedo. Remember, but that was not.
I was gonna say PUS.
No, not that one, Perry.
I didn't know what he's talking about.
But no, I was.
Hold on. Somebody fill me in. What's the P word?
Pedo.
No, he said G word. Ghetto.
I was trying to say the whole word.
What are you talking about?
Remember, I told you this before we left, but I was incorrect. I was not right. What it was, he was being racist. And he was actually being, there was allegations of him being
like grooming,
harassing. Yeah, that and sexual harassing people.
Whoa!
I was misinformed. I was wrong when I said he was a.
Oh my Jesus!
But I sent you everything to the hotline, so that way there was some proof, because this happened back in 2019, So it's only been like 3 years ago that this happened. And that's why he's really hated. A lot of people do not like him for that simple reason. And he has not been in the spotlight since all of this has happened. So he was trying to come on Big Brother to try to clean up his image.
You mean he's an even bigger jerk than what we realized?
I tried to tell you that. I thought you knew. You said, Kenny, don't call back in. I went as soon as I finished. I went and I found the information because I was wrong. I thought he was a pedo, but I was wrong. He was a sexual harasser. He's basically, like AT2 said, grooming. And he's a jerk because he's been not paying people.
Wow.
Dang. And listen, Sheila says an old video surfaced of Todrick making fun of a homeless person. He's truly a nasty person. A homeless person? Really, Todrick? Really? Nina, what was your thoughts of last night?
Honey, well, we already knew who was gonna win.
Yeah.
Period. She won from day one.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well,
really
no,
want her to
she
win.
won when Simple Cynthia decided. Sorry. When Simple Cynthia decided to give her the game by voting out Shayna.
Oh God.
Right. Yeah. Right. But you couldn't. You have to give Miesha her prize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
She
she's
should've
a
won.
fighter. You know, she should have. Well, you're right. She was the best person to win. Period. You know, with all them idiotic people that was playing. I don't know what kind of game they was playing. Was everybody trying to be honest? I don't understand. Did they know the game? Did they understand the assignment? Because I don't think they did.
Right. No,
Nina,
they
Nina,
didn't.
Nina,
That's the problem.
They was acting like they was in church. No. This ain't the place.
All honest and
Yeah.
But anyway, so I knew Simple Cynthia. I like that. I like that. But
Simple Cynthia.
Oh my goodness, Simple Cynthia.
I'm sorry,
Todrick
Diva.
will pay his dancers. Maybe he would pay his dancers because his dancers came out, ex-dancers came out in full-fledged on Twitter, honey. Like, pay me my money, like, now.
Oh, God, this is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Todrick lives in an $8 million home.
Wait, what?
What he live in? Don't matter. He ain't paying his bills.
So his dancers came out and was wanting their money on Twitter?
They came out. Twitter, I'm surprised he shut his Twitter page down. Because
people saying they were starving.
Like white on right. Oh my God! They was like, can we get our check now? It's a check in the mail.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
He has become the world asshole. Excuse me, should I say that?
I'm gonna tell y'all.
You said it already.
I'm gonna tell y'all. His dancers.
Okay.
His dancers came out right after the whole sexual allegations came out. They came out and put him on full force. Then it was one particular one. I forget the guy's name. Came out and he did an interview. I can't remember who he did an interview with. I don't know if it wasn't Wendy, but it was somebody else he did it with. Came out and said how Todrick would not pay them, how Todrick, had them working for like so many hours. He was the only one, when it was time to get paid, he got ghosted. It's so much stuff out there about him that I don't think y'all even know. This is why I don't.
Yeah, the dancers union was after his behind.
But one thing about Todrick,
Yep.
What do you say, Nina? What do you say?
One thing about Todrick, I'm gonna say on his behalf, I'm gonna give him a minus point. If it's ever such a thing, that he's such a great dancer, he's such a great choreographer that he really taught them people some. You know what I'm saying? They went on to do sort of big things. He really taught them how to really dance and choreograph. He did. I'm gonna give him a minus point on that. But he is one of the most hated people. And y'all know what? I knew who he was, right? I had heard of him, because you follow stuff. But I didn't know he was that awful. But he was awful in the house. Was he not awful in the house? Like
terrible.
No, Nina, I didn't know who he was.
Eating out of Miesha's butt.
Damn.
I didn't know who he was. I was like, well, who is this guy? And then we did a show maybe a couple days ago, and then I think Corey had came on and said, he's this, and that. I'm like, well, who is he? And Corey was just going off on him, and I didn't understand. Now I do.
This is how I found out about him. If y'all know Trey Melvin, he did a skit with Trey Melvin with Watermelon Drea going to the prom. That's how I found out about Todrick. And he actually did a song on that video, which was actually hilarious. But then after watching that, I was just like, I can't. No.
He's just
Triple
a
threat,
terrible
but he need to
person.
pay his bills.
Baby,
He
that
need to pay
ain't
his
gonna
bills
happen.
because they showed up and showed out on Twitter yesterday, honey. Look, after as soon as Big Brother went off, boom, they was like, bam, 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 bam. I was like, oh my God. Because you know that's where you go get all the info at. You can go to Instagram and Twitter.
Right.
Told y'all.
Simple Cynthia. What she get? $5,000. How much money she got? $5,000.
He got 50,000.
He got 50,000. Yeah.
Simple Cynthia. Did she get? No, Simple Cynthia. She got some money. How much she get?
Oh my God! Look,
Simple Cynthia didn't get any money.
She didn't get
They're
any.
gonna up
It was
them
Carson that got 25,000 for the.
Hold on, y'all. I'm about to be messy. Hold on, I'm about to be messy.
Oh,
Okay.
I got my T2,
Come
so
on
I'm
with it.
here.
Okay, so I went to Twitter. Look, I'm terrified sharing this, but it bothered me for years. Back in 2018, I did makeup for 2 music videos for Todrick Hall. The rate was insulting, but I took it because I thought the exposure would help my career. He only paid me for 1. Oh,
And that person didn't get union wages either.
Let's do the next one. Let's do the next one. I'm a Todrick Hall former assistant. Oh my God. And I just filmed my first interview discussing the abuse I went through. Oh my God. I'll be posting videos on 224. Oh,
It ain't looking good for you, Todrick.
And Perry, send Sharrell that picture. Send Sharrell the information that I sent because it has the picture of the guy that actually was saying that he's accusing Todrick of the sexual harassment. It has his picture.
Oh God.
Someone said after getting his phone back, he ran into the dressing room, refused to come out, and then canceled press.
Oh wow. That is diva behavior, y'all. Diva behavior.
And Chris did not invite him to his party.
Oh, you lying? Really?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's why he didn't go.
I was with our favorite boy today, and he was. I think he said he was at the party with Busy.
Who was your favorite boy?
Gabor. Gabor made it bad this afternoon.
Good. What's good?
What did he say? What did he say?
He said he threw a hissy fit, like you said, and locked himself in the dressing room. There was supposed to be an after party at his home. He canceled that. Chris didn't invite him to the after party. He threw at some place called Rocco's, Gabor said. And everybody was there except for him. Because he wasn't invited. Because Lance Bass and Chris threw the party.
Gabor and Busy went to the party?
I think so. He said Busy got either Gabor and Busy went or Busy went because Busy was in town yesterday and he was with Gabor yesterday.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
It's been real.
Did you get an email from me, Sharrell?
Huh?
You get an email from me?
An email? Okay, let me go see. Oh my!
I told y'all Todrick was no good. I told you.
Wow. Well, you did. I was like, you know what? Corey just hating on that poor fella.
No, I wasn't because you know what? I started off watching him innocently when I first started getting into watching YouTube videos because I am a dancer. I was a dancer.
You were a
dancer?
dancer?
I love dancing. So I like to
Corey,
find.
you wear a whole lot of hats, honey.
Well, I've lived a life, my dear Nina.
Nina, my shade detector is going off. My shade detector is going off, girl.
I have been. I studied ballet. I was on the pom pom squad, the drill team, everything.
I wasn't saying that to throw shade. I promise. Corey, my girl. Corey,
I love you, Nina. I know you didn't mean it that way.
No, I was saying because you do. I mean, you don't get to know people that do a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? My life, I was on drugs and my life.
And my son says the same thing.
Look at this. Canelo just sent me. He was accused of sexual harassment to one of his dancers.
Yes,
I remember that. I remember that.
There was a guy. The guy was I don't know if he was white or Latino, but he came out. I thought the picture was in that one that I sent you, but it's not. But the guy came out in 2018, was talking about it, and I think he did an interview with I forget who it was. I don't know if it was the Mirror or somebody, and his face was white or either Hispanic. He was one of the two. I can't remember. But he came out and said Todrick was horrible.
Jordan, you going to hell for that comment?
Wow.
Going straight to hell.
Listen,
I missed it. I can't.
But Sharrell, y'all still ain't answered my question though. The $1 million question. Now, how much money they get paid an episode as long as they stay? I got a Reddit behind this. How much money did they get paid time they were still on Big Brother? Every time that they stayed in the house.
$10,000 an episode.
That's
even
good.
for the celebrities.
Okay, so here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The celebrities, right? $10,000 an episode. So Cynthia probably got about 100,000, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well then.
Where were you going with this, Nina?
Catch up
I
on
want to
them
know.
bills, Cynthia.
Canelo, I'm with you.
Catch up on them bills, Cynthia. Them taxes with Lake Bailey, because it's leaking out. The lake is leaking, Cynthia. The lake is leaking.
What are you
Cynthia.
talking
The
about?
lake is leaking.
Sharrell
He's
sent you one
saying
more.
Cynthia owe back taxes.
Cynthia,
Taxes,
that was Peter.
Is what I've been hearing.
Yeah, I was
That
Peter.
For
Cynthia
Lake Bailey.
owed back taxes.
For Lake Bailey.
You're lying. Oh my God.
Oh no!
Don't quote
We
me.
need to get
Don't
on the job.
quote me. What I'm saying is, she was
Allegedly.
married to Peter at the time. Allegedly. Don't quote me. Don't quote me on that. But that's just what the squad is saying. Hear about, where about all over town. And and then y'all know Cynthia.
Come on,
know
Diva, you need to open your
I'm gonna
eyes.
say this. Y'all know Cynthia is getting ready to do a new Lifetime movie, right?
Oh Jesus, she trying to act.
Yeah,
like-
I mean, what's the name of it? How I Lost My Husband's?
Ooh,
Right.
Here.
Yeah, something like that. It's
How I
something
mistreat
about
my
a
best
kid.
friend.
It's something about a kid.
Friendship
being-
contract.
Y'all
I was
was.
just gonna say that.
Yeah.
AT took that one out.
Was the Big Brother person through bashing Cynthia Day. Don't do that to Cynthia.
I love Cynthia. but
Cynthia
I'm
did it to
gonna drag
herself,
her.
Diva.
Diva, what is
you
your
like
love
Cynthia?
affair with Cynthia? She's
I don't
the
get it either.
reason.
What is it?
Diva.
Like, I don't get it.
What
She's
is
dumb as
it?
a box of
Great
rocks.
Diva is like a nun. She
Diva.
love everybody.
But see, Cynthia went
Let
on Big
that
Brother.
bun down.
Hold on,
Diva.
hold on, Nina, hold on.
Let that bun down.
I told y'all she was being shaded today. I told y'all. But
Did you drink some shade juice?
That was a little bit of shade, but hey, Diva, fun, right? All in fun. That's all. That was a little bit of shade, but this all in fun.
hold up. I have a service announcement for people of color. Please pay your taxes. There's too many of us running around here with back taxes and shit. And it ain't cute when we do it. When white people do it, it's white collar crime. When we do it, we some straight criminals, okay?
Okay.
So please pay your taxes.
Let me
Your
change
light bill, water bill, your child support, pay all that.
Let me change the subject for a minute. Do we feel that Carson should have won favorite house guest?
Shayna should have won.
He could. I mean, like people like
Carson
him.
personally,
Like, people like him.
I can't say. I ain't watched it, but I can't say. But I do like Carson.
I
He
like
doesn't
Carson, but
I
Shayna
like
should have
Carson.
won.
I like Carson, but he lost my vote for favorite house guest when he did that shit to Sheena. Right? He had his assistant Cynthia come to him.
Thank you,
Hey,
Perry. Thank you.
she's against me. I mean, this same person that's against you
Read her
just pulled your ass off the block.
The
She pulled him off
library
the
is
block.
open.
So you're saying, Perry, that Cynthia has assistant tendencies? Like she just Carrie
Yeah,
says,
I mean,
somebody-
Cynthia is like
She's
that.
the ultimate side chick.
Cynthia follower.
You know
Bailey.
what?
Cynthia
And I don't
follower,
want to say
Bailey.
this
And
in the
she
wrong.
voted for
hold
Todrick.
on, one at a time, one at a
I
time.
don't want to say it in the wrong
I
way.
said-
But
hold on.
Cynthia came across to me as like back in the day when, you know, you get the people working in the fields, and then she come out, listen up, jigaboo.
Oh my God, Carrie, no.
Lola,
Hold on, let me
get
take up
on
the
him,
seat.
Lola.
Let me
Wait,
take up the
first of
Cynthia
all,
real quick.
what I said was it's
Lola.
Cynthia follower Bailey. Hold up, because I've been talking to Harley. It's Cynthia follower Bailey, as she's always done. She followed Nene, she followed Kenya, and now she followed her ass all the way into losing and not getting the diddly squash. So, she ain't everything. She's the only person I know that will try everything and fail at absolutely everything, even when it requires the minimum of effort. I applaud you,
Hallelujah.
Cynthia.
She
You have
came
done what
in
no one
the
else can
top
do.
3. Cynthia came in the top 3. So
Because she rode somebody's
Yeah, you know what?
coattails, Diva.
Diva. You know what the top 3 mean?
Oh
You know
my
what the top 3
God.
mean?
if this was the Olympics, she would have got the silver medal. She came
Right.
No, she wasn't.
Okay,
No,
okay,
she
right.
No,
I mean, it's not.
she would have got the
it's-
One
bronze.
at a time. Perry, let Diva talk. Hold on, Perry. Let Diva talk. Go ahead, Diva.
She came in the top 3. Show her some respect. Put some respect on Cynthia Belly's name. If it was
my.
the Olympics, she would have got the silver medal. So she didn't lose. She hung out to the top 3.
Sharrell, can we smoke weed every day?
Yeah,
Can we
hit
smoke
that
weed
button.
every
Hit
day?
that button.
Now, see, I'm finna take up for Cynthia. I'm finna give her one prop, and I'm finna give her
Come
just
on,
one prop.
Canelo. Let me hear it.
Don't you do it. Don't
If
you
y'all,
do it.
hold on, wait.
Come
If
on
you
now,
go
my
back and
love.
watch- If y'all go back and watch
She can
the
reach the top
Ultimate
shelf
Girl
in the
Trip,
house.
she
That's the only
actually
thing.
stood up against Kenya and Ramona. She actually had a backbone until the no. I'm just saying till the end.
That ain't Big Brother, my love.
Right,
Big
you-
Brother.
I mean, what you watching? Hold up, man. What you watching?
She learned
Soap
on that
opera?
island.
We can't hear
Danilo,
Perry.
fix your glasses, boo, because you ain't seeing the show right.
I mean, it sounds like he
Fix
watching
your
soap
glasses,
operas.
bud.
Oh wait, what?
He took them
I'm
off.
seeing the show right. I said till the end. She took what she learned on that island to Big Brother, but she couldn't.
Shut up.
You reaching.
Who said shut up?
She was a crybaby on that
Canelo,
island.
you reaching, baby.
I said she took everything from the island that she learned and went into the house and still failed. I mean, how's that?
She ain't learned nothing.
She failed on the island. She failed on the island. Oh, Kenya ain't my
She
friend
lacks
no more.
critical
Kenya, you
thinking
supposed to
skills. She
have my
can't
back.
think logically.
Oh,
She lacks
Kenya.
critical thinking skills. You learn that in school, not
Kenya,
in not in
Kenya,
catalogs
sign
for
the
Walmart.
contract.
I tried to
the
take them
contract.
for.
You cannot learn. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. You cannot learn.
One at a time. One at a time.
Sign that friend
I was
contract.
in the middle of a read. I was in the
Hold
middle.
on. One at a time. Lola, you said she lacks critical.
I said she lacks critical thinking skills. You cannot learn that when you drop out of school in 3rd grade and start catalog modeling for fucking Walmart. You cannot learn that. You cannot do that while modeling 50 Cent underwear from China. You can't do that.
She was a supermodel.
No, she's not, Diva. She's not a supermodel. I'm gonna push back.
Everybody, hold on. She dropped out of school in 3rd grade, Lola.
That's what I said.
That's what I was saying.
That's 3rd grade education acting. That's public school 3rd grade education acting. I said what the hell I said.
Oh my God, y'all are horrible.
Oh my God.
Diva, she is not a supermodel. She is a Rashumba stand-in. When they couldn't get Rashumba, they got Cynthia. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Sharrell,
Go ahead, Perry. Go ahead.
Just turn your sound effects up a little bit because we can just barely hear them when you do it. But I would say this, like, maybe she could have been a stand-in, but we give her credit for credit's due. Like, I mean, she was a great fill-in model, according to Corey. But Canelo, why are you going back to this all you crying and shit? She was great. She was great. All my children. Who gives a damn? One life to live. General Hospital. We don't care about that. We talking about Big Brother here.
I know we talking about Big Brother. I do know everybody on Big Brother. I just didn't get a chance to watch it. So I'm just saying she went back. She learned on the island to take in the house but still failed.
She is
Sharrell,
embarrassing. Mute him, Sharrell. He didn't even see
Press
Big
the
Brother.
button.
Mute
My
him.
love is smoking weed. Press the
Right,
button.
that's gonna be a last
Smoke
time.
weed every day.
You need
All
new
right,
headphones.
hold
You
on.
need new headphones,
Lola.
New headphones.
Lola and
Right.
Corey, I'm going to drop you. Don't hang up. I'm just going to take some more calls and bring y'all
Okay.
back up because this
Right.
is crazy. Okay, don't hang up,
Read her some
Lola.
more when you bring me back. I'm gonna read her some more, just so you know.
Good. Okay. Don't hang up because we need the third grade.
Sharrell,
Okay.
somebody said Cynthia's embarrassing. Come on now,
Yes,
y'all. Don't do
somebody said
that.
that.
Don't do that.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. We getting company. Hi. Are you there? Is it Joven? Joven? Can you hear us? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you want to add to the conversation? This is crazy. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute.
I think he's been trying, but it keep going.
Oh, I think there's a lag on the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm thinking to myself, smoke weed every day. I'm smoking weed right now.
No, it's your internet. It's your internet is not working. It's pausing your internet.
You wrong for that.
And then he froze. He just froze. Sin, what did you want to add to the conversation?
Yes, Lord. Cynthia, I think she failed the third grade.
Oh, Lord.
She get her dumb ass up there and tell me Todrick when he wanted to put her ass out. She about as dumb as a box of rocks.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you said it.
No one is on Cynthia's side except Diva. No one is on Cynthia's side.
Who do you think, if Miesha didn't win, who should have came in second?
I mean,
Lamar.
I would have to go with Todd Bridges, but he wasn't there.
Lamar.
I would have to say
Bridges.
I wish Shayna would have won, but like other than that, I think like the whole season should have been recasted because they all played a stupid game. Like it makes me mad that they let Todrick and Miesha control the whole show.
Right.
Like I'm like when I watch it, I mean like, wow, these people really don't know this game. And like mind you, they are celebrities and stuff like that. But damn, at least like know a little bit about Big Brother. I don't think they knew about the addictions, the veto, how to even play the games. These people just seem so dumbfounded. And
they were all the ones rode on the slow bus to get there.
That's why
they definitely didn't know about the vetoes.
It was a good season as far as the drama, but like as far as like playing Big Brother, that part for me was disappointing. You know, and I like Lamar, but Lamar was he was too busy chewing on his fingernails and like he didn't know what was 2 + 2, 3 + 3. He didn't know nothing.
Right, but 18 could have been. I mean, could it have been this, right?
Oh God!
Now, could it have been? Yeah, I mean, because Lamar was so assumed with Chloe, trying to find a way to get her back once he got out the Big Brother house. But then I wonder if the other people were scared that Miesha would whoop their ass.
Perry, I just want to ask you this, Perry. You are such a Todd Bridges fan, and you think he should have got second place.
Well,
did you see him in that jumpsuit?
He looked like a Thanksgiving turkey. I seen it.
I
seen it.
That Thanksgiving turkey. He go back to his prison days. That's what he did.
He's so messy.
Shit.
Oh my God.
He looked pregnant.
You got a picture? You got a picture?
I don't have a picture.
If we can find that picture, that picture was a mess.
I personally knew Todd back in Columbus, Ohio. Stories of things he did. Love you. Hold on.
I've known Todd my whole life.
You know him, what's the name?
Hold on. William, you knew Todd back in the day.
I personally didn't know him, but hold on.
Close your tab.
Sorry, there you go. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So you knew Todd back in the day.
I didn't personally know him, but he.
Oh Lord!
I won't tell a lot of tea, but
don't tell it all.
We used to hang out.
me.
He used to hang out with some people that my ex-boyfriend used to hang out with. And they used to, after his shows and after the parties at Axis nightclub in Columbus, Ohio, stuff used to go down. Yeah.
Was this before he got pregnant?
Hold up.
Wait, what happened?
I said, was this before he got pregnant?
Who, Todrick? Hall?
Yeah. Oh, you
No,
know,
he's talking about Todrick Hall.
I'm talking about Todrick.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking about Todrick. Yeah, Todrick. So this was years and years ago. This is over like 7 years ago. But Todrick used to hang out in Columbus, Ohio a lot.
Did he have a reputation of being a jerk?
I personally don't like him. Well, he's
jerk off, right?
I gotta be careful what I say, but yeah, he's got some reputation.
That answers the question.
I mean, I know personal stories.
Tell it. We ain't gonna tell nobody.
I personally don't like him because when I was going through my breakup with my ex-boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend used to hang out with people that he used to hang out with, so I didn't hang out with none of them, and I didn't like none of them.
So what did he do?
Like, did he try to sleep with him?
I'm not gonna go there. There's a lot of deep personal stories about my personal self and things that happened, but I mean, he used to hang out at the Axis nightclub. If you know it, that's the gay club. He used to go down there at night time after the clubs.
Look, he in witness protection. He hiding. You can tell us everything.
You're in a safe place. Tell us the story.
Tell us, William. Tell us.
Just
let it go.
It's really deep, but I can tell you the people that he was hanging out with at the time were the local strippers of Axis nightclub. And he used to be best friends with the strippers that used to run the shows. And they used to have parties and night parties and hang out at each other's houses and stuff like that.
He probably did lots of drugs and went down.
He's always been mean and manipulative. He's always used people. That's just his personality.
Yeah, he is very mean.
Honestly, personally, he doesn't like black people.
And that's a racist part.
I'm not a racist. I was adopted. My whole family's white, but he only used to hang out with white people at the club.
That was the racist part of him.
Yeah,
like black people.
And if you were black, he was kind of like.
Wait a minute. You're saying he's racist against his own race?
Yes, ma'am.
He's always been like that. Personally, like he used to be at Access a lot, and he would just like if it was like when we would show up at night, he kind of like snub us off, like he was too good to hang out with any of us, or. You know, he was friends with all the drag queens. He was friends with all the drag queens because I'm still friends with a lot of the drag queens back in Columbus. But yeah,
let me rotate these calls. Sin, I'm gonna drop you.
This is years ago. This was like 8 years ago, back when I lived in Ohio.
Sin,
Huh?
let me drop you. Don't hang up. Keneal, let me drop you. Don't hang up. Okay. This is crazy.
He's not a good person. He's always been like that. He's not. He used to hang out with shady people. The strippers he used to hang out were shady. He's shady. I won't say the names. I know it's a safe place, but still, you know, I have some respect for people. But
yeah,
that was a bad part of my life. I'm secure with myself. I had to get away from Ohio to get away from those type of circles and environments of people. But he was in the circle of environment of people that weren't good for me and toxic.
Andre, what did you want to add to the conversation?
Andre, you looking good, girl. I see you with that wig, girl. Who you mean later, girl? You got a man in there? I see you half naked. You got a man in there?
She's seeing Mr. Research come on today.
Where are your clothes? Okay, that's
I told y'all it was hot in Georgia. I had to go out and buy me a new do and a new fan.
Okay, what did you think about last night's episode?
You know what? I felt so sorry for Cynthia. Cynthia should have never ever came on the show because she really. I did, because you know what? Cynthia on the show, she really showed how dumb and slow she was.
Short bus material.
It showed how really slow she really was. And Lamar, I don't know why the hell they had Lamar on there, because all he did was eat and walk all night long.
But
He
come
was
on,
there to collect the
Andre,
check.
most people like Lammy. You didn't like Lammy?
No, I didn't care for him. He didn't bring nothing to the show.
Damn.
I mean, it was just like he was confused. He didn't know what Big Brother was about. He was
Right.
he was confused.
Yeah, no,
Andrea
she got a
thinks the
point.
same
She
way
got
I
a
do.
point.
Yo,
He was
look what Rita
confused.
said. Look what
He didn't
Rita
know what was
said.
going on. Him and Cynthia both act like they were crazy. They didn't know what was going on. And to me, Todd Bridges, he did play the game. He did know what was going on. He did know how to play the game. But them two, they didn't know what was going on.
Man,
No, you're
Todd
right.
Bridges
I mean,
needs a colonic and some hair plugs. That's what Todd Bridges needs. A colonic and some hair plugs.
A colonic. Do you know
A
what that is?
colonic.
Yeah, it pumps your stomach out so you can get all that stuff that he got in his stomach out. He needs a
Oh
good
my
flight
God.
pad.
But you know
Y'all
what?
give Todd
He
a
need a
break.
deep
But you know what?
cleaning.
It's good that he is sober now. So give him
Yeah.
a break. Give him a break. Give
Yeah,
him a
no, we will
Yeah.
though. Like Lamar, like Lammy, as Sharrell call him, like he's cool.
Yeah.
But as far as we watching Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother, we want somebody in the game. He could have stayed at the
Right.
brothel and got more out of it.
Oh,
He didn't know how to
But-
play the game. Y'all, he
Velma,
did
that was
not
me.
know how to play any of the games.
AT2, you were gonna say something. Go ahead.
yeah, what I think they should do next season for the celebrity is mix it in with like the all-star people, like the former Big Brother people,
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do another season where people don't get the game, and
Yeah.
then we end up with another Todrick on the show, and then they just run the whole game. Like, I
No,
don't
we
want it
need
to be
AT2,
this
we need an
predictable.
IQ test. They need like pass an
Thank
IQ
you.
test first.
Now,
Thank
I
you.
want-
Well, they gotta
test.
know how to play the game at least too.
Yeah, but look at Cynthia. She's dumb. She couldn't even like this by herself. We need an IQ level test.
y'all are so mean. Corey, let
You
me
gotta
ask you, how
pass the
come
third
nobody ever
grade.
talks about Mariah? Is it Mariah?
Mariah Nagasu? Uh-huh.
Yeah, how come no one talks about her?
She was forgettable.
Right.
I mean, she's a nice woman. She's a young woman. She's very beautiful. She's smart. She's articulate, but she was forgettable.
Yeah.
She got
I think
voted
it
off
was-
early too. We didn't really
Yeah.
know her.
And
Like
it's
Candy
only
You respected the
Yeah.
whole house when she was leaving. Talk about I couldn't connect with y'all because y'all was all older. She was messy with them out too.
well, she's a little shady, but that's okay. It was her athletic ability that got her kicked off. So Miesha had her in her sights first after the first competition, and she had Teddy because Teddy has stamina, and she just couldn't stand Teddy, so she had to go.
Yeah.
But who missing Teddy? Anybody?
Nobody.
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 And Lammy was there just to collect the check because he needed it because he did not know where he was.
He didn't know where he
ever.
was.
Right.
Right. He still ain't even got a tweet from Chloe. He ain't even got a tweet from her.
Did you
You
Now
know
y'all
how they
know-
had like the family
went to
day. They had the family day where they had people come in for the family.
Mm.
Where
That
his
was
family?
sad.
He gonna have to pull a Tommy and Photoshop himself in the Christmas card next year.
I'm done.
He was lost. He was lost. He was
Oh,
lost.
Right.
That's all he was doing is eating and walking at night.
He need a
The
wing and a
man
prayer.
never went to sleep.
Did anybody feel bad that Lamar didn't have any family call in? He had Meta World Peace call in.
I mean,
That was sad.
you reap what you sow, Sharrell. You reap what you
Right.
sow. He
Yeah,
put
that's
his
what I was
kids
gonna
on
say.
the back. He put his kids on a back burner for Chloe. Let's be completely honest. While his
Damn.
first wife held him down, his first wife held him down. They rushed when he got sick and was in the hospital. Remember that? What did Chloe do? Bring cameras and bring the whole Kardashian squad. What were they
and
gonna
kick
do?
them out of the hospital.
Right. On period. So I mean, come
Wait
on.
a minute. Did Chloe really kick them out the
Yes.
hospital?
Yeah.
Because they
Ooh,
were
yeah.
still married at the time. I'm the wife. You have to go. This is his family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kardashians. What do you expect?
Yep. His first wife was on ET talking about it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sure was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Chloe
Like,
did
can't
that.
retard-
Yeah,
Yep.
Chloe is a monster.
Ooh.
Yep. He did do that.
She not only look like one, but she act like one too.
Damn.
With them hands. You see them hands? Them long ass Edward Scissorhand hands. Look at that.
And-
Come on.
And
now.
that's why his family didn't show up is because how he treated his
No nail
family.
salon can fix those hands. I'm telling you that right now.
Mhm.
Not only that, it
They
was
didn't
his
look normal.
second girl, the girl after Chloe, the crazy one. He put
Yeah.
his family on the back burner for that
Oh,
too.
the Sabrina Parr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So he
Yeah.
treated he did that to himself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's talk about Carson, who I love, but
And the coattails that Cynthia rode to the final 3.
Didn't she?
Yeah, she did. How come Carson and Cynthia couldn't figure out that their enemy was lying to them? Come on, Diva. How come Simple Cynthia couldn't figure that out?
Y'all so wrong by calling her
Hashtag simple
Cynthia. Listen, Carson apologized to Shayna, so we got to let that go. And and okay, so they messed up. They messed up while they was in the house. I mean, we got to get over that. But
Cynthia still made it to the game.
I gotta be careful because I'm a Cynthia fan.
This person won some stuff.
I'm a Cynthia fan. If I say I'm a Cynthia fan, I'm gonna get roasted up on here. But I like Cynthia. She's just
no, it's okay. It's okay.
You can like her.
It's okay to like Cynthia. It's okay.
She's too gentle and she's too kind. She don't know how.
Kind.
I mean, she has her moments, but like, it's just not for her. It's not her.
Is she kind or
she's stupid?
She kind as long as she don't put that knife in your back.
Kind of stupid. That's what she is.
Well,
I just don't think she wasn't ready for people that are like manipulative to a whole nother level.
Tell them, Empress.
I never know. And again, she's with Todrick Hall. I could have told you it was going to be chaos with him because he's just messy.
Now, you know what? I hear that, but she was on Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah,
she was a push around on Housewives of Atlanta.
Well, okay, right. But you said she didn't know. So at what point are you going to learn?
Right.
I mean,
she was in the
fashion. She didn't fully know about how Kay is.
She was on Roa for how long was she on Roa? And the whole point of the Real Housewives is that people are trying to get you at every turn. So she's a veteran on that, and she couldn't put 2 and 2 together in Big Brother. Like, come on.
But she was slow also on Housewives.
Right. The street.
She was the ultimate sidekick. Like that's what she's known for, being somebody's sidekick. And she was Carson's sidekick in the Big Brother. So
that's why I say she's
that's all she knows.
She's gentle.
I mean,
she needs someone to latch on to. She's gentle. Like
she's gently slow.
Do you agree with this? That's the word. She's gentle. Thank you.
Gently slow.
Okay. Time out. Can we get a time out for a second?
Listen to her. She's a gentle person. Like she really is.
Right, I get that part, right? I mean, we're not saying how loving you was as a baby, right? We're talking about Big Brother here, right? Why are we getting it twisted? Why?
And plus, some people are just born to be number 2.
That's true.
Or number 45.
But she has the potential to be one.
She got the silver medal, number 2. She got the silver medal because she's always number 2.
She has the potential to be one. She just needs to she needs to push it on through to number 1.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not.
She's not number 1 material though.
Well, Cynthia is not hard. She's not hard, and she don't know how to play or pretend that she's hard. She don't know the game of being that way. You know what I'm saying?
Andrea,
when she is that way, then she apologized. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have acted that way. I'm so sorry."
Do you think if Kenya would have been on that show, that Todrick would have outsmarted Kenya?
Oh
nope.
No. Because she know how to play the game. She know how to play the game.
Aquarius, number 1. And she's very smart and intelligent. Yeah. She's not dumb.
I think they would have voted her out right away.
Yeah,
they would have tried.
She would have got on their nerves.
I think she would have played the game. They would have played the game.
They would have been intimidated by her. They would have been intimidated out the gate and voted her out because they knew that she's very smart and she knows how to,
Cynthia is smart because she's in these streets winning. Do you hear her crying, talking about, "Oh, can I get back on Roa?" No, she's not trying to get back on Roa. She's
winning where? Living in Port Ranch.
She was on Celebrity Big Brother. She's been hosting on little talk shows here and there. No, Cynthia is in the streets winning. She's winning. She's smart.
Where, from Port Ranch,
right,
California?
Diva, can I ask you a question, Diva? Okay. Now, I mean, since you've given her all these accolades, right?
Yes.
Is being on Celebrity Big Brother for 3.5 weeks, 2-3 weeks, the same as being on Housewives of Atlanta?
Nope. See, don't do that.
No. Because you gotta throw it out there. She lost that gig, right? And next she's gonna be on a damn Tide commercial.
Not Tide.
Harry, a Tide commercial. Come on,
man. With iced tea.
She really wasn't doing anything for Housewives, though. Anyways, like, what was she really doing for Housewives? What was she really doing?
Tired of Cheerios,
There's nothing
Harry.
entertaining about her on Housewives.
All right, let me start rotating calls. Williams, do you have any last words? This is crazy.
I'm done.
I'll catch you later. You know, Team Vegas. You already know.
And then when you come back, you got to bring those Todrick stories because there's no need to keep them to yourself.
Welcome to the family, Will.
I already know if I told some of these stories, y'all be rolling. It's a lot. It gets deep.
Well, if that's what we want. That's what we want.
We get deep here.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him about it and see what he says. Cause it makes me a little bit nervous. It does. It does make me a little bit nervous.
I don't know why, but keep it to yourself. We don't.
Because I still have friends in Columbus, and people have actually seen me on the last live that I was on here. They were like blowing my Facebook up, so I get really nervous about it.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to be shady then.
Well, that's okay. We'll protect you. We'll put you in high. I
mean, he can't do nothing to me. And
witness protection.
Actual, so I'm not scared about that. I literally just said that to my partner. Like, if I do decide to tell you guys some stories, it's all factual because I experienced it. But some of the stories relate to personal situations about me. I don't want it.
You can tell us later, William, that you
hooked
up with Todrick.
It's good. Yeah. Sometimes when you tell a story, sometimes when you tell a story that involves you, you can just eliminate your part. Just say the other half.
Harry, stop. Well, let me rotate these calls. I got a long one.
Next time.
Thank you, William, for calling in. I appreciate the call.
All right, later.
Care. Bye. That's so funny.
I love William.
Yeah. Sharrell, you see what Sheila said?
Who?
Sheila. She said Cynthia was dragged to the final 3.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Sheila.
Dragged on Roa, Diva, just like she was dragged on Roa all the time.
Yeah, and I can agree with that.
Tell William to put it on the hotline.
Let me ask you, Lola, what did you think of the season overall?
It was good. I thought it was interesting. I liked, honestly, y'all gonna look at me crazy, but I liked Todd Bridges' character because he was the evil one.
Me too. I learned to love him.
Yeah, you need that. You do need that in the game. And I liked Miesha, and I also liked Carson Kressley because I thought he at least tried. Like he at least tried to I feel like for his detriment, he wasn't he was too trusting, but it was pretty good overall to me.
Do we have any Chris Kattan fans on here?
No.
No.
That was in unison.
Sharrell, I felt for him. I felt like something was going on the way he exited the house. Like what was going? I felt like something was going on, and I was like, I hope he's okay.
I saw an interview he did.
I felt like sadness. I don't know. It didn't feel right to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I saw an interview he did, and he said he didn't like the energy in the house. And also and then someone I think in his life, I think maybe sick or something, and he just kept saying that if she really needed me, I wouldn't been available and I just couldn't stay. So
okay.
Oh damn. Well, Corey, what did you think of overall in the season?
I think Todd was good. I think he waited too late in the cut to come out. I think Chris shot himself in the foot to help Shayna and to help turn the energy in the house. I think had Cynthia not believed Todrick and Miesha that they could have turned the energy in the house and got them 2 out, or at least one of them out. Other than that, Lammy needs to stay where Lammy is and never do this type of show ever again.
And he gotta bring his own bed sheets. He gotta bring his own bed sheets.
Yes,
this time too.
and Sin and Diva, Mr. Research gives Kevin Samuels vibes to me. Say no. Say no. Say no. I don't need nobody mansplaining to my girls.
Oh God!
We don't need mansplainers.
Oh my God! I would go off camera if I wasn't already off camera.
I'm not. No comment. Sin, what did you think about the overall show?
It was good. I laughed at Cynthia for being so dumb. Her and Lamar walking around the house looking like, they say them crackheads be looking for any little piece of crack, thinking anything's crack.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Right, I gotta hide my face, like my facial expression.
Only a crackhead walk around in the nighttime looking for something.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
Danilo, what did you think overall of the show?
Okay, I didn't watch the season, but I'm a Big Brother
What you
fan.
doing on here?
But I'm a Big Brother fan. If I could have watched it, I would have. But my whole thing is, I would have wanted Carson to, to at least make it to number 2. Was it Chris Kirkpatrick that was in there? Because Cynthia could have left. I wish Chris could have stayed a lot longer. I'm glad Teddy was the first because nobody really likes Teddy. I mean, she's forgettable too. But when they come back with the original, I'm definitely gonna be there because they will show you how to play that game, and the game is bad when you know how to play it. I'm just
You know how to play it.
Oh, trust me, me and you'll be the first out. Trust me.
Me and Lola turn that house up.
Andre, what did you think of the overall season?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought that Todd, he played the game the best of his ability. At least he did something. Cynthia. Some things you just need to stay away from, and this was one thing that she should have stayed away from. Lamar, the only thing I got out of Lamar is that, like the lady said, he walking around like he was searching for crack every night. I mean, really, did y'all see when he got that piece of cake and he tried to walk back in the bedroom and fell over? And they said, "Are you all right?" He goes, "Yeah."
That was the
So
funniest
Lamar,
thing.
he's still pitiful, but overall, it was pretty good to me.
Not
82. What did you think?
I'll take back what I said. I did like the season up until Carson's HOH week because that's when they got swindled and stuff like that. I thought at that point that's when the game was going to switch, and then once that happened, I was like, "Oh, this season is a dud for me." So it did start out good, but then the finish was like, eh. That's why I still think they should mix the celebrity with like the all-stars, and that way it could be a lot better. So, put celebrities that know the game and then put the former all-stars together and then mix it that way. That'd be better.
Not with that father and daughter.
Yeah, it was good when Tamar was on there.
What do you think, Carrie?
See, Tamar knew how to play the game.
He was super fan.
Yep.
But I think this though. I think like Corey said, I think it was Corey. If Todd Bridges would have started a little earlier, it probably would have helped the game. But overall, I sort of liked it. And then what 82 said, when Cynthia went there and told her head of household this bullshit, that just messed up the total game for me, the whole thing. It messed it up at that point. But I think Lamar wasn't so much walking around the house looking for crack because he's been sober. He's looking for Chloe.
Oh God, that's even worse.
That's worse than crack.
Sharrell, go ahead and ask Diva her opinion. Like, let's compare.
Diva, what did you think? That's so funny.
Listen, I loved it. Okay, I'm glad they kicked Teddy off first because I don't like her. The rest of them, we needed characters like Lammy because he was just clueless, and I enjoyed every minute of him being clueless. And every second he got to go in the confessional, he was begging for Chloe back. He was begging for Chloe back, and it was epic because come on, Lammy, you don't have a chance in heck to get back in that Kardashian household. But he tried it, and you got to give him an E for effort. Y'all gotta peel back a little bit though. And I messed up because I forgot the person that comes in third place, they usually get the bronze. Cynthia gets the bronze medal, okay?
Nobody wants bronze, Diva.
She was not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. So
exactly.
All right. Thank you.
Just wanted to put that on a resume. I was on Big Brother.
Thank y'all for calling in. We'll reconvene this summer when they bring the other one back.
Okay.
It'll be fun. Thank you guys. Appreciate the call.
Love you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
That is so funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. I enjoyed the season. It was really good. I really never knew who Todrick was. Don't want to know who he is anymore. I never disliked someone. I think I hated him of all times. I haven't like somebody this much in a long time. But it was pretty good. All right, you guys. Hold on.
End it. End it. You still on.
I know.
Hello. You know what? She got more than a new hairdo. I mean, when she went downtown, she got that smoke weed.
Let me wrap this up. All right. I wanted to thank everyone for your super chat. You don't have to support the channel. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If I didn't get to your call backstage, I do apologize. I simply ran out of time. Thank you, everyone in the chat. And let's say bye on 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks, everybody.